Hi and welcome to Phoenix TV. This is a show that, as always, brings you Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. On today's programme we've got all the usual with the pre-game show with myself and Andy. We'll have the game itself, player interviews and the post-game wrap-up with myself, a player and whoever else we can get hold of. Right, so we'll start off. Hi Andy.
Good evening, Jim.
A few games to get through with us having a double away game last weekend. I suppose Bracknell away, give away 3 goals and then come back and score 8. Not bad.
Yeah, it seems to be a bit of a trait going down early on away from home. But yeah, the guys showed a lot of character to come back. I mean, Bracknell are not having the best of seasons, but to score 8 goals away from home in a little over 2 periods is good effort.
Well, we played some great hockey down in Bracknell. I went down there and to be honest with you, some outstanding goals. Great work all the way through the team.
Yeah, it's nice to obviously Frankie gets the plaudits for a big haul of points, but yeah, by all accounts, from what I've read, it was a good team performance as well. And all right, Frankie's the beneficiary of the points, but yeah, that's what we like to see, a good performance.
Guildford at home on Sunday, cracking game of hockey. It was unfortunate that it had to go to penalties and somebody had to be a loser, but it really was nip and tuck, gung-ho, running gun hockey all night.
Yeah, we don't seem to have too many bad games against Guildford. They're always generally pretty exciting and generally fairly close. And we've been all right in penalties this year. We've done quite well, but yeah, we came out on the wrong side of it against Guildford. But it's a game that could have gone either way. You know, we were behind, we took the lead, and you know, again, it's one of those that's just got away at the final lottery of penalties.
Come on, we're being nice. Let's face it, they were 6 of the worst penalties I have ever seen. They were dreadful.
They weren't good, yeah. I mean, I'm not quite sure on one of 2 of ours. You're never quite sure just how far they missed by, but they did look quite some distance away from going in.
Well, I think the camera missed a couple of them because they were so wide. But anyway, yeah. Right, and that brings us on to the Swindon game, the Cup semi-final. Again, went goals down, but fought back absolutely brilliantly.
It's great. I mean, that's what we needed to do, is to keep the tie alive for the home leg. I was abroad, so I've not read too much about the game. I was following it on Twitter, and it's a good to go down and get a draw out of a trip to Swindon's a really good result, and hopefully we can build on that in the home leg.
Oh, absolutely. So it's all to play for, you know, maybe a chance of making the cup final. It's all in our own hands. Yeah,
it'd be nice. We've always gone out the semi-final stage. It'd be nice to make the final and keep the run of silverware going, hopefully.
Of course, the other semi, Guildford and Telford, haven't played each other yet, so we don't really know what's going on. Right, we're going to have to hurry because they've come out. That only leaves last night again, and I'm fed up mentioning it now. Goals down, come back, nearly nicked it, but by all accounts, another great game of hockey.
Yeah, again, another team who we have good games against, but I don't know what it is about away games at the moment. We're giving teams starts and you know, on odd occasions we're coming back and winning games, but, you know, Milton Keynes were desperate for the points as we were last night, and you just can't do that, really. You've got to be tighter earlier on. OK, we'll have to move on quickly to tonight. Basingstoke, always a great game against Basingstoke, and a resounding victory last time. Yeah, we've. I think if we win tonight, we'll have had the clean sweep of home wins as they have on their ice. So, yeah, as usual with Basingstoke, nip and tuck, and I think we can expect another good game tonight. Well, coach, sort out the first period, don't lose too many goals, and we're in it, really. Yeah, keep it tight early on and score 5 or 6 ourselves. Well, we've had to rush it because the players are getting warmed up now for tonight's game. So, let's go and watch some hockey.
Bison wants the penalty, they won't get one. Cerny down the right hand side, he's got Hand and Archer there with him. Pass was to them, but it's deflected away. Reynolds just overskates the puck, and now he's lost his 6. Cerny can bring it away. Trying to play it out front, good stop once and then twice by Dean Skins on James Archer. Getting the stick in there, but Long will skate it away. Throws it on the net, phone blockers it out. Good strength by Graham, and he can chip the puck as far as centre ice. Van Trober gives to Kieran Long. Graham had made an ill-advised pinch, and Long puts it high and wide. And then ahead of Connolly. Connolly can send it in. Phone will get his stick on it. And away comes Frankie Bakalik for Phoenix. Knocks it back to Berlin. Kovar will pick it up off the boards, cuts to the middle of the ice. Little toe drag, he's well stood up by Declan Barmer. The puck breaks back to Graham, who scoops it down the boards. Bison couldn't touch it, would have been too many men. Fingers get it away, backlit wide, shoots and scores! The Bison couldn't touch the puck in front of their own bench, or they'd have had too many men. Kovar gets it across, and it's a backlit bullet past the left Paradine skins, in at the far post, and the Phoenix are on the board first. It's Manchester 1, Basingstoke 0. It is Adam Walker who wins it. Corsenhoven back to Berlin, looks for a tip, it's bouncing around in skates. Corsenhoven couldn't quite reach it, he's knocked down to the ice. Bounces up in the air at centre ice. Ben Wood down the left hand side, takes the shot, saved made by Skins. Rebound back to Ben Wood, Skins makes the stop again. Puck is still loose, it's behind the Thompson. Didn't quite work, but Backlit comes back with a good stick lift. Chin loses his edge and falls over. Thompson can get it away. Reynolds will be put in pressure by Kovar. Thompson trying to knock it through. Chin delays, sets up Rand. Didn't quite take the puck with him. Reynolds stepping up, that's come off the chin of Chin, I think. 3 on 0 for the Bison. Rand shoots and scores. Where on earth was the Phoenix defence? They wanted a call for offside, but they will not get one, and the Bison had 3 players driving the net. It's Joe Rand who obliges with the finish, and with 11 seconds left in the first period, it's Phoenix 1, Bison 1.
Okay, so you have a great company, you provide a great service, you have a great team. What you really need is more customers. How do you get the message out there? How do you let people know just how great you are? How do you decide how you get noticed? How do you decide which platform? The Phoenix Premier Business Club offers you the complete package, helping you connect to the right people, providing you with the right audience over all the marketing platforms. As a member of the Phoenix Premier Business Club, you'll be able to effectively network, bringing together fellow businesses through trust and relationship building, helping companies become walking, talking advertisements for one another. Video as a platform encompasses a greater persuasive effectiveness than many other communication tools. It sells a product or service using sight, sound, and more importantly, emotion. The Phoenix Premier Business Club will capture, produce, and edit video marketing modules for you. Focus your online message and presence. The Phoenix Premier Business Club provides your company with a central communication and promotional hub. Engage your customers. Stand out from your competitors. Offering genuine incentives, the Phoenix Premier Business Club will offer you 2 exciting purchasing incentives, whether it's B2Cs or B2Bs. Your customers' recommendations are still the #1 way to gain more business. The Phoenix Premier Business Club will assist you in building a recommendation hub, providing potential customers confidence in you and your service or products. Get your happy customers to sell for you. Be a part of this great business opportunity. Be a part of the Phoenix Premier Business Club.
Ben Wood go across the zone to Joe Graham. Graham long passes knocked down at centre ice. Kieran Long faking his shot, and then it rolls away from him. He's trying to snap the wrister. Greener in the corner, puck comes off the back of the... Lost his edge, he was trying to drive into the zone. Wales gets the puck to Reynolds, and now back into the skates of Michael Wales, who gets it away from Cerny. Phoenix looking to knock it down. Kovar scrapping away. Cerny's in front, can he apply the finish? Yes, he can! Good work along the boards from the Phoenix forecheck. Basingstoke couldn't clear the zone, and Michael Cerny sneaks out of the corner, pops it through the Pasadena skins, and the Phoenix retake the lead. It's Manchester 2, Basingstoke 1. And Rand take the face-off. Rand wins the draw. Connolly this time sweeps it in deep. Ben Wood loses his stick as he tied up with Rand. Puck comes out front and they score. Aaron Connolly it is, as Ben Wood went in to make the hit behind the net. His stick fell out of his hands, Rand sweeping it through the crease, looking to find somebody, and it was Connolly who fires it in past the unsighted phone. It's Phoenix 2, Bison 2. Dances his way past Reynolds, Skins comes out to poke the puck away. Thompson trying to flip it through. Van Trober plays it up the boards, and it's flipped to Watkins, who knocks it down well with the glove. Thompson finds Kovar, who tried to sweep it in front. He got a good shout from Backlit. Kovar gets it back to Watkins on the point, who shoots. Same made by Skins. Rebound was there for Kovar. He couldn't get enough elevation on it. Clears it away. Kieran Long down the right wing for Basingstoke. Floats it on the net. Batted away by Foden. And Benwood gets it around the boards. Big shot from the blue line. Stick snaps clean in half. They'll do it. Basingstoke will gain the zone with Rand, who cuts inside. Shot well blocked by Benwood. Loose in the feet. And Foden decides to drop on top of it.
CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating. Because if it stops, so does your business. We provide many unique ways of keeping your network running at its full potential, ensuring your company never misses a beat. CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating.
Your old car, seen better days, given up the ghost? You need the friendly guys at Davidson's. One phone call is all you need. They'll collect your car for free, sort out that nasty paperwork, and transform your old banger into lots of lovely cash. Because Davidson's are extremely reputable and recommended by the DVLA. So for the best prices, cash on the spot, and to scrap your car with confidence, call us on 0161 928 9981.
Davidson's, we're talking scrap.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by our highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork, and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden. Or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
Ring it away, it's Melacrino into the zone. The Phoenix knock the puck loose, it'll break loose towards Karpov. Shot is well blocked by the Phoenix. And Watkins springs a pass through into the zone as Chamberlain. He snaps a shot and scores! Bobby Chamberlain picks out the top corner. It's a goal out of nothing for the Phoenix, but with 6:18 to go, they will take the lead again. Dean Skins might want that one back, but it's a great finish from Chamberlain. Phoenix lead by 3 goals to 2. Face-off is won by Kieran Long. Van Trober will dump it in. Foden had to watch it carefully. He didn't, and they score. Joe Greener it is who puts it in. Foden, it was an awkward bouncing puck. The rebound came out straight off his pads. The Phoenix went asleep at the back, and Joe Greener puts it in. 6 seconds between the goals, and it's 3-3. Click, and away he comes. Crosses the blue line, carries into the corner, tries to knock it through Kurt Reynolds, who loses his edge. Played out front. Berlin walking in, shooting, and it's gone wide, and Kurt Reynolds has stayed down. It's in the middle of a change as Kovar plays it to Michael Cerny, left-hand side. He gains the zone, snaps the shot, Skins blockers it away again. The skate Obama, puck bobbled again, and Basingstoke will bring it away. Kurt Reynolds down the left-hand side, drops it back. Kieran Long shoots, Foden saw it through traffic, makes the save. Thomas Karpov will get the shootout underway against Stephen Foden. Move right, cut in, shoots and Foden makes the save. Adam Walker against Dean Skins. Down the middle, gets his head up, shoots and skips. Joe Greener has to score to keep the Bison alive. Direct, down the middle, makes a lovely move and it hits the... Michael Cerny, with a goal in the game, will now look to beat Dean Skins in the shootout. Moves in, makes a little move and scores! Puts it up over the glove of Dean Skins, who was very deep in his net. Joe Greener has to score to keep the Bison alive. Direct, down the middle, makes a lovely move and it hits the post. And the Manchester Phoenix will pick up the extra points. Greener Arena beat foam but could not beat the post, and the Phoenix will pick up the extra point after another end-to-end even game, as it always is between the Phoenix and the Bison. Final score after penalties at the Ice Dome is Manchester Phoenix 4, Basingstoke Bison 3.
Right, Phoenix TV, here we are with our player interviews. Final score tonight, Phoenix 4, Basingstoke 3 on penalty shots. I'm here with a well-travelled, everybody knows him as Muzzy, but I've got Michael Wales. Hi, Michael.
Hi, you right?
Yeah, I mean, you had it when you were at Milton Keynes against Phoenix, and now Basingstoke against Phoenix. They're always cracking games.
To be honest, if you ever wanted to have an advert for the EPL, then come and watch a Bison Manchester game. It's at home, away. It's been fantastic this year, and it just proves that the last 2 times we've been here, it's gone into penalty shootout or overtime. It's been fantastic. So.
Well, that's right. I mean, that's a split the series. You won 3 down there. We won the 3 up here. I mean, there's never much between the sides.
I think we match each other well. You've got you've got very good offence there, and we've got a real tight net of our in the neutral zone, and we play a good trap in that way. And it's a fantastic game between them. And I think both teams know it's going to be a battle, whether it's at our rink or here. And if we meet in the playoffs, it'll be an absolute cracking game.
It's beginning to look that way just a little bit, isn't it? But I mean, I've got to give credit to your defensive unit tonight. They are so tight, and I mean, yeah, we got 3 goals, but they really are good.
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we've got a couple of injuries out. Obviously, Selby's still out with concussion, and Joe Baird and his younger brother's out as well. So, we're just as a team defensively, we're playing very, very well at the moment. Being very stingy. I think it's something like our last 10 or 12 games have been 1 goal in it, so it proves that actually we're playing a very good style of hockey at the moment.
I got on to yourself. I mean, you've been around a long time. I certainly watch you quite a lot, and you've mellowed a bit. Is it age? You've got a bit quieter?
I think the league's changed quite a bit. Obviously now everyone's PP has kind of stepped up. The players are a lot better than the league. Yeah, there's guys in each team that you can have a fight with, or if there's going to be something going on that they'll step up to the plate. But actually, I think the league has got better, and actually, it's now more hockey, concentrating on that aspect. But if there's a time for it, then I'll be there ready.
That wicked smile's still there anyway, mate. Thanks very much for talking to us. Safe journey back.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Okay, Phoenix TV, here we are with our man of the match, Ben Wood, after a thrilling penalty shot win against Basingstoke. Ben, they're always tough games with Basingstoke, not pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, they come out hard. They're a team that forechecks really hard, so that makes it tough on the D, especially with being a bit short tonight on defence. And they're always, up there and challenging. It's always been good games against them. So yeah, it was a good game tonight. It showed going into overtime and had to take it to penalties.
It's been a tough week for us, really. I mean, the Swindon game, cup matches, so it's got the adrenaline, it's got everything going for it. Then last night, thought we were going to nick it at one point, and tonight we got the points. So again, it's a split weekend.
Yeah, we should have at least taken it to overtime last night. I think, like you say, we've had I think 5 games in 9 days, and it possibly showed in the last period last night. And we were tired towards the end of tonight, and luckily we managed to see it out, and certainly got the goal in penalty shots, so we got the 2 points.
Yeah, and looking at the cup semi-final, I mean, a horrendous journey down to Swindon on Wednesday, and we stuck to it, and we've got all to play for when they come back here.
Yeah, that was kind of the game plan down their places, just to make sure that we kept it close, and we would have taken a draw before we started the game. They're turning over a lot of teams in their end, and we tend to be a lot better in our rink. We're used to it, so hopefully we can take it into the final.
Well, I'm quite happy with that tonight. It's a split the series with Basingstoke, which is never a bad thing. Ben, well done again tonight, and let's move on to next week.
Thank you very much.
Right, here we are, the post-game show after quite an interesting penalty shot win over the Basingstoke Bison. I'm here with Jake.
Good evening.
And I've got Declan to come up and have a wee word. Hi, Declan.
Hi, Dambo.
Right, tonight. They're always a good side and a hard side to play, Basingstoke. They never give you a minute on the puck, do they?
No, they got a real strong defence, and the forecheck's really good. They come hard on the blitz, and our D-men ended up doing a good job there. The forwards came down and helped out, and made the offence a bit easier for us.
I thought Robin tonight, I thought he was coming back pretty well, quite a lot, and Jack on the D, well, revelation.
Yeah, he's a good running back, Jacko back there. He's got some good pace about him, and it's really just changed our D a little bit having a guy who's skating with the puck up the ice.
Nice. Couldn't separate it in regulation. It comes down to penalties. Stevie comes up trumps and stops all three. We asked you at the start of the season, were you looking forward to playing with Stevie? We're approaching the business end of the season. How is it now? Are you finding, when he puts in a performance like that, do you talk to each other in training the next day and say, how did you do this? How does it play? How are you going so far this year?
It's working real well with me and Stevie. We're both supporting each other, and you can see on the ice we're having a good time out there, whoever's in net. And at the end of the day, it's just benefiting the team, no matter who's playing.
Just what we wanted to hear.
I've said all along we've got the best netminder pairing in the league, and you guys have proved it this season.
Yeah, I think so, especially when Stevie went down injured. I got in there and managed to get a few minutes under my belt and help the team out. And now Stephen's coming back, he's playing well, and he's helping leading the team back there.
Yes, it's great. Well, it's been a tough week for us, hasn't it? I mean, a lot of games and a lot of travelling. I understand Wednesday's travel down to Swindon wasn't exactly brilliant.
Yeah, we got stuck a little bit behind a Red Bull machine, which seems a little bit ironic, but I hope everyone was all right. It was in that crash, but yeah, we got there a little bit late, but the boys got composed and we got out there and did a job.
Absolutely. They come back to us in just over a week's time. It's all tied. It really is all to play for. What's the mood like in the dressing room? Are we fired up? Do we want to place in the final?
Of course we do. We know the league title's pretty much gone for us, but if we can win a trophy here in the cup, then why not? Of course.
It's the only one I haven't seen us win yet, so no pressure, boys, but I'd quite like us to go and win that.
Yeah, it's a bit like our Super Bowl, I think. But yeah, we'll definitely be going for it, all guns blazing. We're really confident coming into our barn with a tie, a clean sheet, and hopefully we can get a win here.
It's exactly what we, and I think the faithful will be delighted to hear.
Of course, we're getting lots of references about Super Bowl in this little chat. For those that don't know, that's because we got the big Super Bowl starting tonight at 11 o'clock between the Seahawks and the Patriots. Where's your money?
I'm going Seahawks on the repeat. What about you?
It's because he knows defence wins championships. That's what it is. That's the man at the back talking that.
Well, I'm going the Patriots because they're a far better team to watch.
Oh, you're a big Tom Brady fan, aren't you? Just like the old boys, eh?
Yeah, well, they're the guys that I grew up with. Or should I say they grew up with me?
Grew up with you, yeah.
Right, okay. So, get a few days rest now and get ready for next weekend. I think we haven't got a game on Saturday next weekend, I don't think, do we?
Nope. No game on Saturday. Swindon in the barn in the league on Sunday, and then the following Thursday, it's that Challenge Cup second leg.
As a team, do you look to send a message to them, knowing that you're playing them in 4 days?
I think it's definitely going to be a bit of a dress rehearsal for the cup there. We really need the points to keep on moving up the table, and I think the game on Sunday is going to be just that little bit higher. It's going to have a good playoff mentality to it, I think, with us playing them shortly after for the cup.
Yeah, I just sort of finish off with one sort of mention. I've heard that Scott's taken a bit of an injury tonight down at Telford. He's gone to hospital. We all wish him well from there.
Yeah, of course. You never see a guy want to go down injured, and Scott is a good friend of mine, and I hope he's all right. I haven't had a chance to try and get hold of him yet and see what the situation is, but I know all the guys in the room who played with him wish him all the best, and hopefully there's nothing too serious here.
Absolutely. Declan, thanks very much, mate, for coming up, and it was a good 2 points tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good 2 points, wasn't it? It was good to see Cerns get the point after attempt, and Phoney shut him down at the end there real good. So yeah, great win, and go Seahawks.
No.
Thanks, Dick.
Thanks, Dick. Right then, that's it for another week. Busy week for us. A good draw in Swindon in the Cup. Unfortunate loss at Milton Keynes. And an excellent win tonight against a tough Basingstoke side. Don't forget, you can watch it all on Phoenix TV. But I've got a little bit about the juniors to talk about. Marvin, the music man, has handed me this 15-page script about the juniors, just to let you know. Under 14s last week went down to a bit of a large defeat against a really strong Sheffield side. 16's got a 3-3 draw at Coventry. Apparently Ryan Williams slap shot in the dying seconds gave us a point. But I've got to mention the under 18s. Still undefeated this season, and a great 8-0 win against Solihull. They are doing really, really well. They could be the future of Phoenix, so well done, guys. Next Saturday, we've no senior game. So why don't you drop along and see the juniors at 4:30 when the 16s are playing Telford. And of course, it's free to get in. Right, well, you can catch up on everything Phoenix on the website, on Twitter, on Facebook. in the podcast, and of course on Phoenix TV. So that's it for another week, and I'll see you next week with the game against Swindon, Sunday, 5:30 face-off.